In UK, you drive on the left side of the road. In US, you drive on the right side of the road. In India, you drive wherever the hell you want. We don't care. हम adjust कर लेंगे. Hey guys, my name is Phalgun Shenoy and today's topic is Indian roads, the biggest puzzle since the chicken and the egg problem. Hey, why did the chicken cross the road? Maybe because it was an Indian road and there was no space on the footpath. Besides, it's much better for the chicken to be on the road rather than be cooked up on the footpath and sold as kawwa biryani. And even if it did attempt to cross the road, there's no guarantee that it would reach the other side. Because this is how you cross an Indian road. If that doesn't scare you, then maybe this will. You see, potholes have been an integral part of Indian roads. And when we inquired, the authorities made it clear that they won't be destroying natural habitat of mystical creatures like mermaid and frog prince. You gotta kiss the frog. Who knows, he might turn into a prince and order to have these potholes filled. Moving on, if you haven't traveled to a lot of dangerous places, by the time you finish watching this video, you'll realize that you don't need to. Just go to a road near your house, because safety on Indian roads looks exactly like this.
Blind corner again. He can't see all, but he's going anyways. This country is full of retarded drivers. I'm not grooving on this at all, man. No, and they told me it was dangerous roads. I didn't think it was like this. Go, 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 go. Look at this. Hate this country.
Yes, this country is full of retarded drivers, and that's not enough.
Pigs. Just drink them. Go off with.
As the roads climb higher, it only gets steeper and more challenging for Rick.
Just put a head on with a bike in a car. Unsafe. Completely unsafe. Unsafe.
After I watched that video clip, I asked to myself, how bad could it be? It can't be so bad. But then I changed my opinion when I found that even Top Gear has done an episode on Indian roads.
Let me give you some alarming statistics. Throughout India, there are now 74 million vehicles, roughly twice what we have in the UK. So you'd expect the death rate to be twice as high. It isn't. In Britain, round about 3,000 people a year are killed on the roads. Last year in India, it was 196,000. That's 22 an hour.
Yes, they call it the most dangerous road in the world. About 22 people die every hour. It's true, Indian roads are not just dangerous for amateur drivers, but even for Formula 1 drivers. Take a look at this.
What is more dangerous, driving on an F1 circuit or driving on an Indian road?
I think statistically maybe on an Indian road. So fortunately Formula 1 has become very safe and there's not so many accidents. Surely the speeds are high, but yeah, it's sometimes getting quite narrow and quite tight here on the roads too.
I hope you listened to him at the end. He did not say that there are lesser accidents on an Indian road. He said there are lesser accidents on an F1 track when compared to Indian road, which means you should be more worried about getting hit by a sumo driver Vignesh on MG road rather than Naren Karthikeyan on an F1 track. Times of India reported just 3 months ago that out of every 10 drivers in India, 6 get their license without any test. Which means next time you are out on a road, just realize the fact that more than half of the people driving around you have never even appeared for an RTO exam. And that is shocking. So yes, corruption does make the road more dangerous in India, but it all depends on how you look at it. If you do not stay careful on the road, then the road can be careless to you too. Just look at the Arabs. Some of the worst drivers are found in the Middle East, and the Middle Eastern countries also have some of the highest number of accidents. Just take a look at how they use their cars. It's It's weird, right? With that kind of driving, some people have actually managed to stay alive in the Middle East, and I'm happy to tell you that one of them is What the Week's Middle Eastern correspondent, FAQeer. Thank you for joining us, FAQeer. Thank you, Phalgun. No, that's Phalgun with a P, not a B. Same here, Phalgun. It is FAQeer, not FAQeer, with a Q, not a K. Why is it like that? Because I answer frequently asked questions. So it's fake you. Frequently asked questions and ear. So my name is FAQeer. That's damn interesting. Hey FAQeer, I have a few questions about road safety in India. Thank you. Same to you, Phalgun. Same to you. No, I mean I have questions. FAQeer, tell us what should we do if we want to stay safe on the roads? The best way to stay safe on the road is to ride the camel. Wait. We don't have too many camels in India, FAQeer. We have some in Rajasthan, but they are not enough. Then you buy the camels from me. The camels that I have, they have got long legs and a fat thigh and a big hump. FAQeer, I hope we are still talking about camels. FAQeer, tell us how can we avoid running over people or animals? It is very simple, Phalgun. When you see a cow on the road, you stop the vehicle and you come out and you talk to her. Then you tell her this. But what does that even mean? It is the language of FAQeers. I don't think it's gonna work. Well, you just tell her to move out of the way. Move. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Move. Okay, shut the music down please. That might work for the cows, but what about avoiding the people? Phalgun, if you have to choose between running over a cow or a person, then you should always choose the person. The person has to die. But why? Because Phalgun, it is actually all about being human. Yes, it is a joke. It is Salman Khan. You can laugh. It is a joke. It is a joke, Phalgun. Please laugh. FAQeer, everyone. If you have any questions for FAQeer, then you can ask him in the comment section below. Moving on, road safety is an important issue. While making the road itself safer will take a long time because, believe it or not, India has a road network of over 5.5 million kilometers. Alternatively, we can also reduce the number of deaths by improving the safety features of the cars we drive. If you remember the recent global NCAP crash test results, some of the best-selling cars in India failed the test. I'm not going to name the cars. You know it. You are most probably driving it. Majority of the cars sold in India currently lack safety features which are considered a standard abroad. This is mostly because of price-conscious Indian buyers, like my dad, who would rather choose power windows over airbags. No dad, power windows are not important. Airbags will probably save your life someday. Thankfully, government is bringing all this confusion to an end. Starting from July 2019, all the car manufacturers will have to include airbags and rear parking sensors. And due to this, the price of the cars are going to increase by at least 10%, a small price to pay for your safety. But that's not enough. We need support from you, the viewers. Next time you're out there trying to take a right turn, flash an indicator and don't just turn like an idiot because, Vignesh is waiting for you. And he doesn't trust girls. Let's be clear. Overspeeding is bad too. Overspeeding ensures that you reach death faster than your destination. It's true, speed kills but thrills. Cars are just like people. You love them, you pamper them, and they'll do the same to you. But if you take them on a crazy road, then believe me, you'll turn out like how FAQeer did. What do you mean, Phalgun? You turned out just fine. In the end, I want to say this. Respect the machine and the machine will respect you. My name is Shenoy and I'll see you in the next episode of What the Week.